Well, hello there, viewers. I'm Ryan Jones.
And I'm Logan Mays.
Logan, I thought I was the interviewer.
Well, I just had a great idea. I thought instead of an interview, maybe we could do a documentary.
George Washington is not a species. He was a man who greatly influenced our political system of America. Without him, our society may not be shaped like it is today. We might still be under the rule of Britain.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know, because he was such a great military leader. He lost more battles than he won. I mean, this is about his life. It can be a documentary.
Well, I didn't really think about it that way. I guess we could do it together. Well, let's try it again. Well, hello there, viewers. I'm Ryan Jones, and this is my colleague Logan.
Superior.
You know what? Fine. You talk about George Washington. This is your idea anyway.
Someone's in a bad mood. Well, anyways, this is a documentary on the life and times of George Washington.
George Washington was born on February 22, 1732, on Pope's Creek Plantation in Westmoreland County, Virginia, to Augustine Washington's second wife, Mary Ball Washington. His first wife, you may ask.
What is this? Don't worry. She died in 1728. It wasn't like that at all.
Anyways, George was the firstborn child in Augustine's marriage to Mary. George outlived his entire family, excluding his wife. Most of his siblings died before he was even 18. If you're wondering about the story where he chops down the cherry tree...
Stop. Where are you going, George?
Oh, nowhere.
Are you looking for the hatchet?
My God! They're all false. It's just a fable made up by a man named Parson Weems. He made up many fables about George Washington's childhood, but the one that's most well known is the one about him chopping down the cherry tree. Fast forwarding to when he was older, George Washington was elected to be the head of the Americans during the French and Indian War. And his support basically during this time period and when they were breaking away from Britain really got him onto good terms with all of the Americans.
George Washington became so well-loved, in fact, that he's the only man in history to have a unanimous vote to be the president not just once.
We have decided. And here are the results. And the next American president, with 100% of the vote, again, George Washington!
But twice! However, George, although a just and patient man, was very passionate about the ideas that he formulated in his head. If people did not agree, such as those who were in Congress,
we can be peaceful. So, how about it?
well, he would get very upset. He was known to lose his cool during meetings of the Congress a lot.
I'm the president. You should listen to me. This is...
Also, George was most likely the first man in history to have scandals made about him to the public. The first being that a girl that he met in his teens, Sally Fairfax, was a secret lover of his, and they would write passionate letters to each other, although both were married.
What's going on in there?
Nothing.
There was also a sex scandal about him that... A sex scandal about him that his friend Arnold Toynbee told a journalist after his death. He claimed that Washington had died while catching a cold cut when he snuck to his slave quarters one night. There are no sources that can confirm this.
Alas, even though he was basically the figurehead of America during this time period, he passed away on December 14th, 1799. But he was a great founding father of this country, and he greatly influenced Americans to this very day.
Hey, Logan.
Hey, Ryan.
You did a pretty good job.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I'm sorry I got upset with you before.
Hey, don't worry about it, man. I'm just glad this is all done. Now we can celebrate.
Party.
D-
Who was that, and why is he in my house?
I have no idea. You know, just